Yo, what's up, guys? So, today I wanted to talk about the future now that I'm past bodybuilding. For those who don't know, I just recently competed in my last and final show in bodybuilding, at least for the time being. As someone who's been doing bodybuilding for 9 years, kind of primarily, right? I mean, if you've seen my other videos, you probably know that I don't really do bodybuilding in the sense of just building pretty biceps or something like that, you know? So more like I train in endurance, strength, agility, mobility, and everything, you know, building a body that looks good and is capable. At least that's what I thought I was doing the whole time. I think I managed to do that, but the judges don't really think I do. And honestly, you know, I'm really sick and tired of being part of a sport where people are getting shell shocked over someone's bicep or not, you know? Just not it. So I've been really thinking, you know. But before I continue talking, I want to tell you guys something about myself. So basically, I've been a screen acting student. I've won some awards in acting as well for my voice, and I've been second place for the start of the year. And with that being said, I did try to be an actor, like I did follow up on a lot of things. I unfortunately think that the lifestyle for me is just a little expensive, or I'm just not really finding myself a way into things. Because there's always a wall I'm hitting, you know? And I feel the same way with bodybuilding, just that the wall that I'm hitting is just that every time I compete in bodybuilding, I'm financially having my back being broken, you know? And that just sucks. So I study international relations. I'm a straight A student. At least the last semester I was. This semester is gonna be a little iffy. At least in informatics too is gonna be a little rough for me. And Arabic too, you know, because I'm studying Japanese and Arabic right now. But actually I can speak some Japanese, you know. I can say stuff like Hairi kudasai, watashi wa jansabri desu. And yeah, onomi mono kagawa desu ka? If you like anything to drink, unfortunately I cannot offer you guys anything to drink right now. But yeah, you know, it's like I always try to find something, you know, outside of school that I could be good at, you know. I just feel like my talent is being wasted in bodybuilding. And ever since this competition, I felt like I had a need in my chest, and it's gone now. I don't really feel the need to do bodybuilding, like try to be a modern day bodybuilder. So I've shifted away into a strongman rugby style of training. And I really thought about it, you know. So researched a lot about rugby, and I was like, you know what, it's kind of a sport I like, you know. It's a sport is when I bash someone's face into the ground, I pretty much get a point for that, you know. Like, I have a kind of frustration built up inside of me, you know, for over the years, you know, just, you know, trying to compete in bodybuilding. And it's always this subjective nonsense of like, oh, well, you don't have a coach, so you don't get to win. I mean, I'm gonna show you guys right here. This is what I looked like at my competition. And this was the competition. So I'm just gonna let you guys decide if I deserve to win that show or not. But yeah, honestly, I don't know. Whether it was a good experience or not doesn't really matter. What matters to me is that it was something that I needed to do to finally have like some less noise in my soul, you know, like just a clear mind. So I was able to move on from that, and I continued on to do some strongman instead, you know. So I started doing farmer's carries, deadlifts, focused more on multi-joint exercises, shift away from single joint exercises. Because that's like the thing, you know, if you're training for strength, you want to do multi-joint exercise. You don't want to do single joint exercise like a bodybuilder, you know. You're not training to get pretty biceps anymore. You're getting to get functional biceps now. And people saying that, well, you don't build muscle with functional lifts is nonsense. I actually feel a lot bigger having done 200 kilograms farmer's carry for like 40 seconds, which is completely insane, while doing insane amounts of cardio. And here's the thing of why I decided to jump into rugby now. So one of the reasons why I wanted to do rugby was that I noticed that there was a scholarship available because I want to change my major and I want to study back in the UK for it. So I want to go from international relations into law and criminology. And I saw that there was a scholarship. There was actually one scholarship for like voice and singing, like music, which I was like, okay, maybe I can do that because I won an award in like voiceover and stuff. But there was like a rugby award, you know, and I never really thought about it, but I have really good cardio, you know, like today I did the Stairmaster for 40 minutes and I managed to keep it up at level 15. And I think the max level is like 20 or 25. And a rugby game is like 80 minutes. I also started, like as soon as I did strongman, I trained in tackles and evasion and I don't know what, some technical stuff. So all that's really left for me is to train with the ball, learn how to play with the ball in the game and just have a few matches. So I actually reached out to some clubs. There was a professor at university who I talked to, and he talked to me about, was like, actually, you know, he thinks I could do well in it. I think I could do well in it. And then I asked ChatGPT about whether I would be doing well in it. So apparently ChatGPT told me that I'm actually stronger than 99% of the people in there, and my cardio is insane. And about my cardio, so I like to do running. So while I did bodybuilding, I also trained my endurance, funny enough, because people say you burn muscle when you do cardio, which is nonsense, you don't. But yeah, my best run was 30k at like 85 kilograms. And right now I weigh today I weighed 84, but that's because I eat a lot of cakes and I don't know what, and sugary, so I retain a lot of water. But my maintenance weight, I try to be around 80, 81 kilograms because I noticed that around 180 pounds, like clean 180 pounds, I am the fastest, strongest, just overall feel a lot better and less bloated. So I really am just trying to be part of a sport where I'm like, okay, if I score a point, it's my point. No one can take that from me. But I also want to be part of a sport, you know, where there's like kind of a social team, you know, like a strategy, you know, because I studied, since I studied international relations, I studied history as well. So I studied people like Napoleon, I studied a lot of great generals actually, you know, and their strategies, and I was very amazed by them. And honestly, Napoleon's strategy in the wars against Russia, and I don't know what, this guy would just fire cannons into the frozen sea just to get the Russians away, you know, and it's insane, you know, such a brick brain move. Absolutely unbelievable. The guy was a great general, honestly. And honestly, through that I was like, you know, maybe if I play Europa Civilization, whatever that game was named, I forgot the name of it, you know, those sports strategy games based on history, I think I would do really well in that. I also thought about playing Black Ops 6 and just giving you all my kind of point of view on the Gulf War, because I know a fair share a lot about it, and I have also written some theses about how America could have gone better about the Iraq invasion, how things could have been fixed, you know. Because right now I'm actually writing a thesis about Lutok and Tocqueville, or whatever that French guy's name is. And they talk about some really nice points. So they talk about how democracy is kind of a problem with the majority vote, but also Lutok is talking about the giving war a chance, you know, just having conflict go on and not interfering with it, which is an interesting take. I can't say I see myself agreeing completely with Lutok, but it really depends on how you view it, you know, because he's a complete realist in this case. I'm struggling between being an idealist and a realist, you know, but you can't always be a complete idealist, or you're gonna end up like Germany and the Green Party. And if you're a complete realist, you're just gonna be depressed or something. That's at least what I feel like, you know. But I think realists are right, you know, you can't always follow the law. So I think in the postmodern world, it's definitely, I think international law is gonna have a big impact on the postmodern world, you know, because you can't really live with the sovereign and the nation states and I don't know what. Like it's a system from the 1600s, about the late 1600s. You know, like it's changing. You know, like the globalist world, the world's getting more global. We're all trading with each other. You know, rules are changing. You know, it's really funny. You know, because at some point Hungary tried to put a price stop at some shop or something, some company shop. And what happened was that they went to the European Union and were like, well, Hungary or Orban is like telling me put a price stop on it and it's fining me for it. And the European Union was like, no, bro, you're gonna lift that fine. And yeah, you know, it's just you can't really do anything anymore, right? But back to the thing, back to rugby, you know. So I believe that I could do well in rugby, and with this video, I want to start the rugby scholarship training arc. Yeah, because the thing is, you know, I have so much frustration built up in me over the past few years that I just really need to release them. And now that I'm sick and tired of bodybuilding and moved into strongman rugby, you know, training my endurance a lot more, my mobility and my strength, I think I could do really well. Because I don't really tire out, like I don't actually get to sweat unless I do level 15 to 20 cardio. It's on the Stairmaster as well. I don't really do cardio on the treadmill. I like to do whatever's the hardest. And honestly, I really enjoy training like this, you know? Like I burn so many calories. I can eat some pancakes, cakes, like it doesn't matter anymore. Well, yeah, sure, you know, I might get my face bashed into the ground a few times. I don't know, man. Eat a fist or two, but I don't really mind, you know. I know it's part of the game, and I really want to bash someone's face into the ground and earn a point for it. I would like to be part of a game where it feels like I'm in a war, you know, and just be able to strategize some games, you know. So I don't know, I think the best position for me is gonna be number 8. I'm not sure yet, we'll see about it. You know, I reached out to one club that's close by, so we'll see how that goes, you know. And strongman training wise, so it's been like a few weeks, in like 2 or 3 weeks after my bodybuilding show, and now that I train like a strongman, I noticed that my back got a lot bigger, I got a lot broader, and I look much stronger. So I might do a physique update soon, just to see what I look like, and yeah, that's gonna be like a YouTube short. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think actually about the lifts and everything that you're seeing. And I'm gonna make sure to upload more videos of my rugby journey, and let's see if I can get a scholarship until next year. So I'm gonna play very hard. Academically right now, I am definitely gonna be acing Japanese. I am most likely gonna be acing political theory, and I have to ace international economy. Informatics 2 and Arabic are like the two things. Arabic already out of the window. I'm not gonna ace that anymore because I had only one class. I couldn't attend one class, and one class got cancelled. So yeah, and then we already have midterms next week. You know, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Which is one of the reasons why I want to change the university, because they don't let me drop out of the classes, because I'm just getting burned out from it, you know, like it's hard to follow up, or like it's hard to have a life outside of university and then having like 6-7 classes on yourself, you know. I don't know, people here in Hungary just tend to overcomplicate things for no reason, so I am just gonna go back to the UK and see how it goes. And yeah, first I'll make a stop in Germany, probably see what's up there. Even though Germans, you know, like if Hungary's overcomplicated, Germany's just overregulated. And yeah, I mean, I was in London in the UK, so I couldn't really. The only thing I understood there was that it was kind of clutch and last minute, and people were just really spontaneous, which is nice, but what wasn't nice was the prices of the housing, and the student accommodation just felt like complete garbage, man. I got completely depressed. With that being said, please like, share and subscribe. Let's see how far this channel can grow, and let's achieve some great things, you know. Let's build a community full of some hardcore guys and girls who just wanna be part of something where we can win, you know. Just be part of something where you can actually win by doing something, you know. And not be part of something like bodybuilding. And that being said, I'm gonna end this video now. See you guys next time.